name is Dr. Beverly Jordan. I am the principal at Nathaniel Pope Elementary School in Chicago. We have assemblies, generally for the assemblies, and we house the students here in the morning time during the winter months because they can't go outside, and also for graduation. It was in pretty decent condition. It's a really nice auditorium, I think. We have like really nice murals on the walls, but the seats, the main thing were the seats that were, I guess over the years, the students kind of were a little hard on them, and that was the main thing I think that needed refurbishing rather, the wood seats. I anticipated being even better looking than it already was, just to have uniform seats where everything is all the same color and same design, and just to have it looking even better. I feel really good about it. I think it's especially important. As you said, all students are not college material. Everybody is not made up to go to college and work in a structured college environment, but they do have other talents and skills that they would be able to learn and utilize and still go out into the workforce and make money and be productive citizens. So it's an excellent program.
We at Pope School, 1852, South Albany, great west side of Chicago. Actually, I was born right down the street, 13th and Kid. From here. Many of my relatives are still in this neighborhood. This is pretty, I think the school was built in 1915, they told me. It's needs to overhaul the seats. A lot of seats are missing. A lot of seats are peeled back wood. A lot of seats are different colors. So we're going to do what we do. We're going to replace the old seats and the ones that are missing, make seats for those. We're going to Woodfields, take all the gang paraphernalia off the seats, go up in the balcony, do the same, and uniform the seats, sand them down, make them one color, and make it look like it used to look when they built it, I guess. So we got just the first school this year we're doing. Kids are anxious to get back to work. They're anxious to work. We got a couple kids here now, but the majority of them come in about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And so we just happy to be back to work. Happy that kids are gonna be able to make some Christmas money. And we just keep on working, keep plugging away. And this is the before. You can see there's a lot of damaged seats in here, a lot of missing seats, and a lot of peeled back wood. A lot of them are just peeled back. We replace all of those. And so other than that, we're just glad to be back here, be back to work. Well, basically what we offer painting, working with flooring, sanding, working with wood carpentry, and just try to give the kids a introductory to carpentry and painting. And the kids stay here for a year, and we offer them Dawson Skill Center offers them a scholarship to learn the classroom part. And trades is something that, if they're not athletic or if they're not going to college, trades is something that I think, that they can make a livable wage and take care of their families. And so that's what we try to make it attractive. As far as them introduce them to the trades, we try to push them into the trades also. We deal with mostly as at risk. We have maybe 90% of these students are at risk, and 10% are education to careers. And so basically we deal with the most at-risk students that we get have leadership ability, but they just using it the wrong way. So we just try to transform how they think, and once we transform the mind and how they think, then the rest of the stuff is easy to deal with. But we basically work on transforming their way of thinking. Once we change that thought process, then we can do whatever we want to do, and they can do whatever they want to do. So that's what we work on first, the thought process. We have a manual that we work through. On Fridays we deal with any issues that we have. We have a guest speaker that comes in normally on Friday to talk to them, and if they have any issues, we confer back and forth with the principals, and check their grades, check their attendance. If they don't come to work, if they don't go to school, then they can't work. And most of the principals are really, good about calling me, especially if they don't come to school. So the principals have been they've been a real asset in keeping the kids in line, and and just wanting these kids to succeed. I mean, we have some principals, Dr. Williams over at DeSable. I mean, she stays on these kids. I mean, like she's their mother. I mean, she's really an asset. And like I said, the principals, it's basically a privilege to be in this program. So we want to make sure that they don't disrespect the program, that they respect the program, and that they get what they should out of the program. So that's basically what we do.
AMER-I-CAN is the organization that came to me about 3 weeks ago, I believe, and told me about this renovation plan that they had through the Board of Ed, where they bring the workers in and young people, high school students, and teach them a trade. And it was a very good idea. I was all for it. It was wonderful. It was an opportunity for us to renovate our auditorium, seats and chairs that had been damaged over the years. And they've come in about a 3-week period, every day, all day until about 8 o'clock, and done this wonderful renovation. All the chairs have been redone and fixed and lacquered over. They've lacquered all of them, and they just look great on the bottom and the top, and it's given our auditorium a whole new look. So
What is your auditorium used for?
we generally meet, we have assemblies, like we have our Christmas assembly that's coming up this coming Friday. The students actually, like in the wintertime, when they can't be outside, we bring the students in the morning from 7:30 until 8 o'clock till it's time for them to go up to their classroom. So it's used every day. And then on Fridays, we have our regular community meetings every Friday, where we go over the announcements and the pledge and things like that. So we use it regularly. I feel that all students, like you said, are not 100% college material, which is not a bad thing. I mean, they have trades. They can take up trades and learn how to do things with their hands and still be able to go out and be productive citizens. So I'm all for it, and so it's a good thing. Wonderful. They actually, it was a good experience for them as well as for us. We didn't have any problems. They were very respectful for the most part. They came in every day, went straight to the auditorium, used the bathroom facilities, and they were pretty much working. They were working very diligently every day. They had the people that were supervising, and they were pretty much in touch with me every day, letting me know the progress and things like that. So it was fine. It was not a problem. They didn't cause any problems. They came in, they did what they had to do, and they were out. It's right on time for our assembly. We have our first Christmas assembly, our first assembly for the year, which is the Christmas assembly. It was actually originally scheduled for tomorrow, Wednesday, but we actually had to push it back a couple of days because of the renovation. But it wasn't a problem because it gave teachers a little extra time. So we're looking very much forward to being able to have our assembly in our newly renovated auditorium with the nice seats, and it's wonderful, wonderful gift.